We will examine the XRP chart as it has remained unchanged over the past 27 days. Bitcoin $58,026 right now, it's unavailable. On the last day, Ethereum gained 41%, closing at $23.68. As of right now, it is up 93%. With XRP leading, both USDT and USDC closed at 99 cents. 56 cents doesn't seem like a lot. Do you think it's too ratty? In the last day, we've gained about 5%, and this hourly chart indicates some life. These markets are going to rise sooner rather than later, and when they do, they'll move like you've never seen them move before. However, that's also the moment when you'll be kicking yourself for not buying more. Believe me, I understand. I have a cryptocurrency market capitalization of $2 trillion, which is equivalent to $60 billion. I believe we will achieve this level of success because we are providing a significant amount of utility to the project you are interested in purchasing, Bitmore, which is accessible to all. If we compare the supply to a VAC at $25, we won't encounter any issues. Astute people take note. Pay attention to the work that legitimate projects are doing. This is a legitimate token. This is a utility project, not a meme project, and we're not just releasing a token, we're integrating it into the metaverse and our games. We're currently in the 4th month of a 6-month development cycle, so you better grab it before it's too late. I want you to know about the NFT projects, which is why I'm warning you. Justin Bitcoin and Cryptocurrency Exchange have a plan to add the Bitcoin Lightning Network to their platform. More than 45 million ION users use HTX. This is quite significant. We are aware of the issues, so we are hoping we see some utility uptake or, better yet, that the Bitcoin Lightning Network doesn't collapse once more. Approximately 3 years ago, the policy prohibited sending more than $100. And since you mentioned crypto, if you did, it sort of vanished into a black hole. You've lost it, there's no way to retrieve it, and there's no return policy. Nobody can help you if your cryptocurrency is delivered incorrectly, you do something wrongly, the network has a problem, or both. That's what happened with the Lightning Network, but it's a significant concern. Examine adoption. I don't mind if it's Ethereum, Bitcoin, XRP, or XLM. I'm not bothered. The adoption of cryptocurrencies is what we want and need. Institutional investors and large sums of money require a widespread adoption of cryptocurrencies to penetrate the market. It's that easy. When Bitcoin initially breaks out of this frequent consolidation, the entire cryptocurrency market will have sufficient credibility to support this. The market will rebound, but some of the gains from the previous ST bounce will only result in greater or lower highs before it drops even further. The market bounced off alts that were beginning to form. A multi-month distribution top won't just snap back to all-time highs and continue to rise. Instead, it will finish the distribution peaks and enter the following stage, the markdown. These might be your final dead cat balances. Opportunity to leave before the breakdown if you do choose to hang on, then that happens. Your deliverance might arrive in a few months. Let me summarize what he said. Once Bitcoin has reached or is about to reach its peak, the road will turn around for the last exit pump. Bitcoin is about to take off. My forecast is a 100% market increase by a year's end. Yes, certain alternatives will rise along with it, but overall, the market will rise as a whole. I believe the market will correct after that, but it's still too early to make a definitive statement. This correction is likely to occur during the U.S. tax season. The entire cryptocurrency market is seeing a correction. How far along is it now? The market will determine its course, but it will adjust accordingly. You will experience a shift from 57,000 Bitcoin to 100,000 Bitcoin, which necessitates a correction. Once this correction occurs, it will establish a new base and continue to rise. After that correction, Bitcoin will likely have its parabolic blow-off peak when the alts correct. When that occurs, I would estimate the start of Q2 finishes in Q3 of 2025, money will rotate out of Bitcoin, and you will witness its supremacy. As the market starts to decline, you'll notice that the price of Bitcoin has begun to correct once more, and it will begin to rotate into Ethereum and other altcoins. That's the exact situation right now. This is the way it works. I have been booking and performing at shows for the past 7 months. As soon as we witness the correction, many people will erupt in excitement, eagerly anticipating the initial surge in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The bull market is coming to an end, and now that the market is empty and my alternatives haven't even reached their peak, people are going to freak out. They won't be able to tell any difference. After selling off, most of the market will reach parabolic tops and rip. That is why I am looking for a parabolic blow-off top, as the next pump that will occur on alts will only give us a 2 to 5x on most alts, a 2 to 5x. It won't put us above an all-time high or a prior all-time high. We won't see that until probably the summer of 2025. We are waiting for it, so please keep in mind that we are focusing on the tax season, which is when the markets begin to correct. I'm alerting you now to the impending big push-up, so be ready for it. Take note that this is only the corrective phase before the exponential blow-off phase. According to reports, Grayscale will launch the first US XRP trust. This was released yesterday. This is significant news. As you can see, we've completed the entire thread. For the first thread, please refer to this thread. Credit investors will use the second trust, set up in compliance with regulatory standards, to avoid the hassles of opening an account and verifying their ID. Instead, they go to Grayscale, purchase the trust, and the trust represents shares into a XRP, which is backed immediately after the trust. At that point, we're going to see market demand when we get the market man. As I've been saying here, the ETF is on the way. Igra Crypto stated that he published a post on April 19, 2023. He said that a year had passed. Nothing has altered. He's looking at the power of 27x here, which takes the previous bull market into account. As you can see, in 2017, we experienced a 14x, which was followed by an 8x. The question is, how high do we go from here? 2017 marked a significant decline towards 2020. This brings us to where we are now. You may see my goals here. The objectives are straightforward, but if you look at this chart and the historical performance of XRP, you'll see that nothing has changed. Nothing is different. Correct 2017's price surge, 2020 price surge, the market as a whole did not reach the heights we experienced. Dropped on our heads, so we knew what went wrong there, but it didn't go as high as we expected. What will happen next? We will proceed to 2024 and 2025. Ultimately, the question is how high it is at this point. We know it's coming. Will we get a $3 XRP or a $10 XRP? Will it be a single-digit XRP or a double-digit XRP? That's the key question, folks, and I think we'll find the answer. One question remains, will the amount of money entering these cryptocurrency marketplaces truly surpass $3 to $5 trillion?